Have you ever stopped to consider the miracle of language? It's more than just words and sentences, it's a complex system that allows us to convey our innermost thoughts and emotions. It's the invisible thread that connects us, weaving a tapestry of shared understanding and collective consciousness. It's how we share our thoughts, dreams, and fears. Through language, we build relationships, create communities, and pass down knowledge from generation to generation. But where did this gift come from? How did we develop such a sophisticated means of communication? Why do we alone, among all creatures, possess this unique ability? What sets us apart in the animal kingdom? Some believe it emerged slowly, over eons, as our ancestors developed the cognitive abilities necessary for complex speech. But there's another possibility, one whispered through ancient texts and spiritual traditions. Could it be that language was bestowed upon us by a higher power? Could language be a gift from something far greater than ourselves? A divine intervention that set us on a path of enlightenment and discovery? A divine spark that ignited the flame of human consciousness? This spark may have been the catalyst for our intellectual and spiritual growth. The universe is vast and mysterious, filled with wonders we are only beginning to understand. Each star, each galaxy holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. We search for meaning in the stars, in the patterns of nature, in the very fabric of existence. Our quest for knowledge drives us to explore the unknown, and perhaps the answers we seek are closer than we realize. They may be found within ourselves, in the depths of our own consciousness. Perhaps they lie within us, encoded in the very language we use to explore these mysteries. Our words may hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the divine origins of language and explore its profound impact on our lives. Together, we will delve into the mysteries of our past and seek to understand the true nature of this extraordinary gift. The book of Genesis tells the story of creation, a tale as old as time itself. It is a narrative that has been passed down through generations, a cornerstone of many faiths and cultures. It speaks of a God who created the world through the power of his word. With each utterance, the universe took shape and life began to flourish. "Let there be light," God said, and there was light. This command not only brought forth illumination, but also marked the beginning of order from chaos. This simple phrase speaks to the immense power of language. It underscores the idea that words can bring about profound change and transformation. It suggests that words are more than mere sounds. They carry weight, intention, and the potential to alter the course of events. They are creative forces, capable of shaping reality itself. Just as an artist molds clay or a painter brings a canvas to life, words can construct worlds and ideas. And then, God created humans in his own image. This act was a divine reflection, a sharing of his essence and creativity. He breathed life into us, shared his spirit. This breath was more than just air, it was a gift of consciousness and the ability to communicate. But perhaps the most significant gift was this, the power of language. Through language, we connect, express, and understand the world around us. Genesis January 26, 28 tells us, "Let us make humankind in our image, in our likeness." This passage highlights the divine intention behind our creation. And let them have dominion. This dominion was not just physical, but also intellectual and spiritual. This dominion, this ability to rule and shape the world, was inextricably linked to the gift of language. It is through our words that we lead, inspire, and leave a lasting impact on the world. Genesis 2:19 tells us that God brought the animals to Adam to see what he would call them. This moment is not just a simple act of naming, but a significant event in the biblical narrative. Whatever the man called each living creature, that was its name. This act of naming gave Adam a unique role in the creation story. This act of naming was profound. It wasn't just about assigning labels, it was about understanding and connecting with each creature. It established a relationship between humanity and the natural world. By naming the animals, Adam was forming a bond with them, recognizing their place in the world. To name something is to know it, to understand it, to have a certain power over it. This power is not about domination, but about stewardship and care. Think about the power of names in your own life. Names carry meaning, history, and personal significance. Your name is your identity. It is a reflection of who you are and where you come from. It's how you are known and recognized in the world. Your name connects you to your family, your culture, and your community. When you speak someone's name, you are acknowledging their existence, their importance. You're recognizing their individuality and their place in your life. And when you use language to describe the world around you, you are participating in the ongoing act of creation. Every word you speak shapes your reality and the reality of those around you. John 1:14 begins with the profound statement, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." This passage has been interpreted in many ways, but at its core, it speaks to the divine nature of language. It suggests that language is not merely a human invention. It is an essential part of the divine order, a bridge that connects us to the very source of creation. Through prayer, we communicate with the divine. Through sacred texts, we receive guidance and inspiration. Language becomes a conduit for spiritual experience, allowing us to tap into something larger than ourselves. Section 5, Hymns of the Heart, Language and Spiritual Expression. Music and song have always been powerful forms of spiritual expression. Psalm 150 verse 6 proclaims, "Let everything that has breath praise the Lord, praise the Lord." Whether it's a soaring hymn or a simple prayer of gratitude, language allows us to express the deepest longings of our hearts. It connects us to a community of faith that stretches back through the ages. Think about the role of music in your own life. What songs move you to tears, to joy, to a sense of awe and wonder? These emotional responses are a testament to the power of language to touch our souls. Section 6, the double-edged sword, the power and peril of words. But like any powerful tool, language can be used for good or evil. Proverbs 12 verse 18 warns, "The words of the reckless are like swords that pierce, but the tongue of the wise brings healing." Words have the power to wound, to destroy, to incite hatred and violence. History is filled with examples of the devastating consequences of careless speech. We've all experienced the sting of harsh words, the pain of being misunderstood. We know how quickly a careless remark can escalate into a hurtful argument. That's why it's so important to use language responsibly, with awareness and compassion. Section 7. Speaking life. The importance of positive affirmation. Just as words can harm, they can also heal. A kind word, a sincere compliment, a message of encouragement. These seemingly small gestures can have a profound impact on someone's life. Proverbs 15:4 tells us, "The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit." We can choose to use our words to uplift and inspire, to offer hope and encouragement. We can choose to speak life into the people around us. This is the power of positive affirmation. It's about recognizing the good in others and reflecting it back to them. It's about using language to create a more loving and compassionate world. Section 8. The language of love, God's greatest gift. Perhaps the most important language of all is the language of love. 1 Corinthians 13:13 reminds us, "And now these three remain, faith, hope and love. But the greatest of these is love." Love is the foundation of all meaningful relationships, including our relationship with God. It's through love that we experience the fullness of our humanity. How do we express love through language? It's more than just saying "I love you." It's about listening with an open heart. It's about offering words of affirmation, support, and encouragement. It's about using language to build bridges of understanding and connection. Section 9. Beyond words, experiencing the divine through silence. While language is a powerful gift, it's important to remember that sometimes words are not enough. There are experiences that transcend language, moments of profound connection that occur in the quiet spaces between words. Think about the awe-inspiring beauty of a sunset, the feeling of deep peace during meditation, the overwhelming love you feel for a child. These experiences remind us that there is a dimension of spirituality that exists beyond language. It's a realm of pure feeling, of intuitive knowing, of direct experience. Sometimes the most profound way to connect with the divine is through silence. Section 10. A symphony of voices, celebrating the gift of language. The world is a symphony of voices, a tapestry woven from countless languages and dialects. Each language is a unique expression of human culture and experience. As we celebrate the diversity of human language, let us also remember its unifying power. Language connects us across cultures, across continents, across time itself. It allows us to share our stories, to learn from one another, to build a more just and compassionate world. So the next time you speak, write, or even think, remember the divine gift you possess. Use it wisely, use it kindly, and use it to make the world a more beautiful and